Good afternoon, everybody. We are here. We're looking good. It is hot outside today. My goodness, 87 degrees. It is sunny. Crypto's looking solid. The weather's looking solid. It is a beautiful summer so far. We've got Frank first in the chat. Frank. Tim. Frank. Frank and Tim, glad to have you guys in here right now. I need to take a couple drinks of water, man. I was outside this afternoon, and I feel like not dehydrated. I've been drinking plenty of liquids, but man, got a little headache and it's pretty annoying. We got Rock, Paper, Scissors, Lizard, Spock first in the chat. We got Tim. Hey, everybody, got my dual citizenship. Now we got two Tims out there in the world, man. We got the United States Tim and we got the Irish Tim. I like it, Tim. Congratulations to you. Frank, is it hard? Tim, is it hard to do that? You just got to own property over there? Like, how do you become a dual citizen, man? I've never looked into anything like that. I'm pretty sure you can't just say, hey, can I become a citizen of your country? And then they're like, oh, yeah, no problem. Tim, here you go, man. Never underestimate the value of a good lawyer. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. Especially Jackie Childs or whatever the guy's name was in Seinfeld. Now, he was a good lawyer. Let's check the market out and see what we got going on so far today. We've got AMC in the top left-hand side of the screen finishing up 2.63% today, $5.47. You got GameStop, 28.58. GameStop, 5.85% gain today. Very nice for GameStop there. Shiba Inu Coin sitting at 19.55 points per coin, 1.91% higher on the day today. Bitcoin sitting at $65,184, a 0.59% gain for Bitcoin. Bitcoin getting ready to test, well, it just did, 65,200. Man, that is about right where it was the last time, 65,100. Tested 65,200 this morning and tested 65,242 this afternoon. I mean, you get some steady increase in value, but a little resistance in this $65,000 area. The beautiful news is, man, it is green. Confidence is returning. We're about to break an all-time high here. And when we do, you better believe these little meme coins are going to run by something at this point, man. Honestly, if you guys want to buy something, you can also buy some of the pre-sales that I talk about, especially Wiener Dog AI. Wiener Dog AI is going to be launching in 2 weeks. Dude, if Wiener Dog AI launches at the same time that Bitcoin is breaking through an all-time high, you're probably going to see some pretty fast gains there. NASDAQ, 0.20% higher on the day today. $5.47 for AMC, $28.58 for GameStop, $12.58 for Dogecoin, $19.53 for Shiba Inu Coin, $34.71. Ethereum looking pretty good. Break even on the day today. $65,161 for Bitcoin. The SPY 564. Sorry. 496 on the QQQ. Mulinado, $1.85, man. All-time lows. Sundial, $2.20, man. $2.20 break even on the day today. Netflix, $656. MPW, $480. Tesla, $256. Amazon, $193. And Apple sitting at $234.82. Very, very nicely done to Apple. We're going to watch Bitcoin play out, though. 65,151 on Bitcoin. Let's watch this bad boy go into after hours here as we pull back up this chart. Yes, but I need access to this one so that I can see what you guys are saying in the chat. I want dual citizenship with Iceland. Well, Frank's lawyer can get you dual citizenship anywhere, man. What are your thoughts about Trump's VP since he's from your home state of Ohio? Todd, look, I'll put it this way, man. I don't know. Okay, I haven't looked into the guy as much as I was hoping and seeing clips and everything for some other candidates out there. To be completely honest with you, right? Talking about these guys, one of the smartest guys that I have seen debate, whether you like him or not, that Vivek, man, he can talk. He's very intelligent, at least seemingly very intelligent. And I was kind of hoping towards that, but, dude, honestly, I don't know. I don't have any kind of reservations against it or anything like that. Not overly thrilled with it, but, I don't know. It kind of, I guess, kind of neutral in that area for the pick there. Not overly excited, but of course not upset either. So kind of like neutral in the pick. July update, earned $24.99 on 26. Frank, let me ask you this, man. Are you just going to keep stacking? Because, dude, if you're earning $2,500 a month, right, and you've already done this in 2 weeks, it didn't even take you the full month to do it. Are you just going to keep stacking, or at what point are you going to use that as income? Because you're talking like full-time job income now, man. $2,500 every 2 weeks is full-time job income, dude. So you are doing beyond phenomenal to stack up and to generate that income there. Question is, do you stack it up, or what are your plans? Do you ever like maximize in terms of, all right, I don't want to have over 100,000 in the account. Okay, I don't want to have over 50,000 in the account. It's plenty to generate $2,500 a month. What are your... Do you have goals? Let's put it that way. Do you have goals in terms of that? Or is it all just stack and accumulate and generate more and more and more? You're the king of Shiba. Sheik Rahman, man. Thank you very much. Absolutely do appreciate that. I do post a lot of Shiba Inu coin content, but dude, the way that I view Shiba Inu coin is just a phenomenal community, man. Not something to have a king or leader or anything like that. But clearly somebody needs to provide some news and updates, and you need to have sources where you can gather all the information and so on. So yeah, dude, I'm a little bit more of a, I guess, an information source rather than some sort of a king. But I really do appreciate you watching the content, man. Hey, bros, what's going on? Dial up. Is that a good face or a bad face right there? Oh, it's probably bad. One of my friends has lung cancer. A guy didn't even smoke. Oh my God, dude, I don't even know how that happens, dial up. That's absolutely tragic. Question is, and I mean, you don't have to answer it, is it like early stages, late stages? Clearly, if it's early stages, I think everything's going to be okay. If it's late stages, very confused as to how something like that would happen with somebody who never smoked or anything like that. So that is tragic news, dial up. I'm very sorry to hear that, but hopefully there's some silver lining in there. It's very pro-crypto. Yeah, so Todd, my dad, I was actually talking to my dad on the phone this afternoon, and he was saying that Meet Kevin's got some pretty good videos that I should check out on JD Vance being pro-crypto, and the fact that he's got up to, I don't know how much he has, but up to $250,000 in Bitcoin, and he'd be pro-crypto there. Oh, look, I really don't understand why you're not pro-crypto. You don't... Okay, I guess if you're not pro-crypto, you could kind of just be like sitting out and saying, well, it's too risky for me, or, well, I don't invest to begin with, or whatever. Like, I get that, right? My brother owns a little bit of crypto, but we get friends that have zero crypto, right? So I get it, but they're not like, oh, crypto's bad. They're more like, what are you supposed to do with it, man? What is crypto? So I can understand it from that sort of an aspect, but dude, how could anybody be against crypto? You know what I mean? You got people out there like Elizabeth Warren, dude. I think she's a nut job being against crypto. You've got other people that are political leaders that are against crypto. And it's like, why? What would there possibly be to be against crypto? I get it if you're not necessarily an aggressive investor or you don't want to go out there and buy it simply because you don't have the disposable income. I get all that stuff, but I don't understand how you couldn't be pro crypto, dude. It's a multi-trillion-dollar industry at this point. Or yeah, that's what I said. Multi-trillion-dollar industry at this point. So, why would you not want to see that flourish? Real quick question. When do the percent up and down reset daily in crypto? Lonnie, from what I've seen, man, it all depends on what website you're using. I know Webull refreshes at midnight. So, I've watched Webull, and Webull completely refreshes at midnight. So, whatever price it is at midnight Eastern time, well, I'm in Eastern time. I imagine it's Eastern time for everybody then, but at midnight Eastern time is when you're going to see Weeble refresh. Dex Tools at the top of the chart. Dex Tools gets a new candle at 8 p.m. Eastern time. So I think it goes off midnight UTC time. But I think, I could be wrong, but I think the percentage change that they display on there, I don't know if that is if it's a percentage change based on the candle or a 24-hour trailing percentage gain or loss. So it really all depends on the site that you're talking about as to what percentage gain you're seeing there. Not sure, just found out. His sister says yes. Oh my god, dude, so it's probably late stage then. Dang, Dial-Up Survivor, that is insane. Vivek will be in the cabinet. Team Air loves Vivek. Vance grew up like dirt poor in Southern Ohio, joined the Marines right after 9/11, deployed and fought, made his money on his own. Very nice. Yeah, Tim, man, I really don't know. I really don't know any of their backstories, right? I'll just admit that right now. I don't know any of their backstories. I just been seeing a lot of Vivek, so very good, dude. If he makes it anywhere, if he's any sort of advisor, anything that has anything to do with it, I think that's great. Because, dude, the way that a lot of people look at it, and you might agree, disagree, people hate Republicans, people hate Democrats, all that good stuff. But, dude, you want to at least entertain the opinions of all of the smartest people that you can surround yourself with. I wholeheartedly believe that. Now, you guys can agree or disagree or whatever, but at the end of the day, right, it will be like, Trump in the presidency or Biden in the presidency. At the end of the day, it is their decision. That's why they are the president. But I still do believe that you should bring in the most intelligent people that you know on every single subject, get their opinion and their insight on the matter, but you still, the same way that I tell you guys to do with investing or crypto or whatever, take in as many inputs as possible, but always make your own output. It's your money, it's your decision, and you should feel comfortable with it. Don't do it blind, okay? Don't go do it blind, but it's still your decision. And that's the way I view that there. So yeah, I think that guy's pretty smart, so I'm glad to be around. Tesla stock, don't short it ever. Luke, man, be careful if you're shorting anything. But especially something like Tesla, dude. Tesla can jump up 5-6% in a single day on some good news. So it's a pretty risky short. Jeremiah, the government can't control crypto. Man, SHIB keeps on tapping off 2,000 points per coin. Any news about Scambarium, about burning SHIB again? You know what, Jeremiah? I've got zero news about Scambarium burning Shiba Inu Coin ever again. To be honest with you, I don't think that Shibarium will burn Shiba Inu Coin ever again unless it's another accident. So you look at what happened last December into January. The transaction fees were accumulating, and dude, they were burning thousands of dollars a day, tens of thousands of dollars a day, and it was phenomenal accumulation. Well, they hard forked that so that they wouldn't be accumulating any more burns. Burns started to go up again for a very brief minute, and they hard forked again. So Shibarium's undergone 2 hard forks without the consent of the community or any sort of a vote there, and it's undergone 2 hard forks following an increase in trading fees and burns. They will not let Shibarium burn any more Shiba Inu coin if they can help it. So that's the way that I view it, and the evidence points to that. Anytime it gets close, they get rid of the burn fees. But you are right? I want to let everybody know that Jeremiah is right. The government can't control crypto. They can make laws surrounding it and so on. Like I can't go to the gas station and buy a slush with Canadian dollars or Japanese yen. I can't go out there, and they don't have to accept that, right? So you could still have laws where businesses don't need to accept cryptocurrency. Or, for example, cryptocurrency mining is illegal. But they can't control it, man. cryptocurrency at its most beautiful point is truly decentralized. Now, always follow the law, okay? We're an adult here. We gotta abide by the rules, right? But let's say that crypto does become illegal. All it takes is a graphics card on your computer, and you are mining cryptocurrency. Mining cryptocurrency, you might think that you're just out there making money, but what that means is you are validating the blockchain. So if one guy in the entire world has a secret graphics card hidden somewhere, cryptocurrency will live. The blockchain will be validated, and transactions will hit the chain. It might be slow, right? But cryptocurrency will live on. And he'll probably make a lot of money, but cryptocurrency will live on at that point. And trust me when I tell you, there will always be one guy who is willing to break the rules. There will always be one guy who is willing to ride or die. There will always be one guy, and you cannot, unless we get into some sort of an Armageddon situation where all of the electricity and all of the internet has been cut off of planet Earth, and Elon Musk has no satellites left roaming Mars, then we could kill crypto. But at that point, dude, at that point, nobody cares about it. We get much bigger problems to worry about than the price of Bitcoin being at $1. If Armageddon breaks out, dude, and nobody has electricity. But then again, what do we really care about $1 either? So in that situation, yeah, I might go in, dude. I might buy all the Bitcoin if that's the case. And news on the burns, Kenneth. Unfortunately, I have no news on the burns. What happens at Lunk? What do you think about Lunk? Sasser, let's pull up Terra Luna Classic and see where it's at. I haven't looked at it in a while. Man, dude, got a crazy headache today. LUNC. Terra Luna Classic. All right, Terra Luna Classic actually bouncing back up pretty nice over the last, well, I think it was a month low, right? Yeah, about 2 weeks ago. 6,000 points per coin here. And already bouncing back up to 9,000 points per coin. So Terra Luna Classic up 50% over the last 2 weeks here. A very nice gain. And bottoming out at about the same time that Shiba Inu Coin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, bottoming out with the overall market and rising nicely since then. Shiba Inu Coin's up about 50%. Terra Luna Classic's up about 50%. So a lot of these more well-known, smaller tokens and coins, Terra Luna Classic is a coin, bouncing back beautifully over the last 2 weeks here. $500 million market cap, got a lot of potential to go higher. But, of course, I guess it depends on where you put your trust in Terra Luna Classic. Is it the paycheck-hungry developers, or is it the community that is willing to buy and hold? When crypto is outlawed, I'll be the outlaw with crypto. Dang it, Tim. There we go. Now it's big. That's a beautiful statement, man. That's a beautiful statement. When crypto is outlawed, I'll be the outlaw with crypto. All right, man. That's crap, dude. It's a pretty good t-shirt idea, man. Tim, can I add that to my Amazon store? Might need to add that to my Amazon store, Tim. That's a pretty sweet statement right there. Crypto is outlaw. I'll be the outlaw with crypto. I like it, dude. I like it. Bosun, yeah. More Reese. Let's pull it up, man. I told you to ask about it in this live stream, and you asked about it in this live stream. Very good. Let's pull it up here. If Dex Tools decides to load. All right. There we go. Ship loads. Still taking forever to load. Come on, Dex Tools. Come on now. All right, let's see where we are on the daily chart with Bosun here. Got to zoom out a little bit further. I think this one had a decent decline, though, hadn't it? when you zoom out far enough, let this check. Yeah. All right, so I don't know if it started. This token launches, looks like at the end of 2021 here, and the bear market that ensued afterwards is exactly the price action that you see here. Unfortunately, this token launched at the peak of a bull market. Afterwards, comes down. This is what we saw across the board. Continues to bottom out, and I was going to say October, but it looks like it started a rally just prior to the speculation in October about the Bitcoin ETF and when a lot of the other ones, kind of began to rally here. So bottoming out in August and moving up nicely. Now, this is what I expected here. This is kind of like the little March rally that we had and a very nice gain. At the moment, I can see some higher lows being hit in succession here. Boom. Pulling away a little bit. Come back down to tap it. Pulling away. Tapping it. Pulling away. Dude, it took a month and a half. 2 months. Come back down to tap it. So right now, this is the level that I would be looking at in terms of higher lows being hit. Honestly, if you get rid of this little gap here, you can also kind of see some higher highs being hit here. Coming up, tapping it. Now, it did break out and rally, coming back down a little bit. So this is kind of the level I would be using in order to buy and then potentially sell if you're looking to trade Boson or Boston. I don't know how you say it. But if you're looking to trade, these are the levels I would be looking at. And I mean, even right here, right? At this point, you might come back down because you got a little horizontal resistance right there that you're trying to tap through. But, it's up to you. You're splitting hairs at this point with a very nice rally starting in Bitcoin, Ethereum, and so on. You're splitting hairs if you want it to come back down and tap this ascending trend line maybe at like 31 cents. Decent 20%, 15% improvement that you could get your shares or your coins at. But, dude, if Bitcoin runs, right, if we're starting to hit an all-time high again in Bitcoin, Ethereum's back up to $4,000, Solana's back up to 200. I don't know if I would imagine you're going to be seeing a nice gain here. If the overall market's gaining, I would imagine Boson is gaining as well. So that's kind of the way that I would be looking at it at the moment. Clearly, it can go a lot higher, but that's where you're going to run into resistance in this area right here and from the levels that you see back at the beginning of 2022. But, yeah, and you know what? If it runs, I would expect it, based on the last basically year's action, I would expect it to revert back to this mean trend line if it does begin to run up. So that's the way that I would look at Boson, man. Let's see. Dial up, sail over, and see me. Clibro, I get 10%. Oh, 10% of the... Yeah, when crypto's out, I was like, 10% of what, man? Crap. Tim, 10% of what I make or 10% of the sale? Because, to be honest with you, if it's 10% of the sale, that's like that's the margins, man. Amazon takes the vast majority of it. And, dude, sales are extremely low, 10%. I'll just give you the dollar in advance. You'd end up making on it. I give you the dollar in advance right now. It'll be good to go. God's Unchained just put in a massive candle. Let's see this candle, man. Yikes. 73% on the day today. Yeah, it probably is a pretty big candle. 90% gain on the candle today. Come on, little crypto world. Come on. You can do it. Woo-wee. Yeah, it sure did. Wow. On crazy volume, too. I mean, it is testing resistance in this horizontal area right here. Okay. Support. Finally fell through. Came back up. Couldn't quite test it. Testing it right now. So watch out for that a little bit. But, dude, why? I mean, look at this day here. $700. $1,400. $0. $1,500. $400. Traded. $300. $6. How do we have $24,000 being traded today? Like, is it just some rogue buyer coming in and dropping $25,000? Or what do we got, man? It just seems like a bunch of trades. I don't know. Because this usually indicates that it's some sort of a smart contract, right? Or a bot. Why would bots be coming in and doing so many trades on this token today? My God, that guy's got 121 Ethereum. Pretty nice holding there, bot. Yeah, that is a very large candle, though. Bender! Let's look at Carrot. Have a look. Bagged it up, baby. Yeah, I'll look at Carrot. I see Carrot trending all the time on KuCoin. I don't know why I get notifications for Carrot, but KuCoin gives me notifications. All right, Carrot up 4.74% of the day today. Going from 60 to 66 cents. 10% gain on the day there. Back down to 64 cents. Yeah, very nice, dude. Very nice. Carrot bouncing off this low was an all-time low level of support. So it would have been really nice to bag up in that 45-cent area. But, dude, I think you're doing good. You grabbed it, hopefully, on the rise here. And it's sitting at 64, 65 cents. It's going to have a little resistance at 68 cents. And then you're going to break even at about 90 cents, break even from its launch price. And then all-time highs to test at about $1.20. So you can double your money to test those all-time highs again. And it's a tiny little $66 million market cap. So not a bad market cap at all. Bender, very nice, dude. Bender's got a lot of good ones. Well, what do you say? Or put Timmy, King Turkey, over the heart on the shirt. All right, that'll pay my homage to you for that one. Distal. That's why you're still in Ethiopia. Oh, that guy. I'm in Ethiopia. I invest Shiba Inu. Very nice, Distal. Glad to have you in here, man. Frank, thank you very much for the super chat. Frank says, Clebro. Plan is stacking for about 3 more years. Don't know if you saw the last part. Year to date, I've earned 107%. I did not see that part there. Wow, dude. 107% in 7 months, man. Very nicely done, Frank. My gosh, market combat for sure on that one. Dude, if you doubled your money again, that's a 300% increase on the year, man. So if you doubled your money in the first 6 months of the year and doubled your money again in the second 6 months of the year, you've quadrupled your money. That's a 300% increase on the year. Dude, if you did that, if you quadrupled, let's see, you doubled from 12 to 25, right? 25 to 50. 50 to 200. 200 to 800. Dude, end of the third year, man, you should have $800,000 in the account. And then you'd be making 80 grand a month? Is that what you'd be making? Oh my god. 80 grand a month on his 10% per month goal. Frank's got a 10% per month goal that he sets for himself there. If this dude's hitting 80 grand a month, oh my god. Wow, man. Wow. You can go hang out with Grant Cardone, dude. 80 grand a month. You can go hang out with Grant Cardone because you're finally starting to become a real man. Nah, what is it? 40 grand a month? In order to be a real man that shouldn't be ashamed to show his face to his family? God, what an idiot that guy is. Oh my God. You should be ashamed of yourself as a man, as a father, as a husband. If you're not making 40 grand a month. Oh my goodness. Dude, some people say the dumbest stuff, don't they? Party Pete. What's going on, Party Pete? Hello again from Plano, Texas, Clay, bro. Well, hello again from Ohio, Party Pete. Glad to have you in here, man. I want to let you know that since I've been watching you live for the last few months, I've been learning. Hey, Brian. Very good, man. Thank you very much for letting me know. I absolutely appreciate that. And if you do have any additional questions, please always feel free to ask the questions. I love it, man. You know, a lot of the live stream is a little bit entertaining. A lot of it's just hanging out and talking. But I hope you guys learn something as well. Because I know when you're learning something, you're going to be able to do it yourself in the future. And you shouldn't have to rely on anybody to do anything for you. I want you guys to be 100% self-sufficient. What's Pepe and Floki doing? I think Pepe is up about 20% of the day today. It's 1,200 points per coin. So we're that area. Golly, dude, I got a crazy headache today. All right, Pepe. Where are we at? Hey, you know what? While we're looking at Pepe here, yeah, 1,240 points per coin. Very nice. 15% gain on the day today. Pepe is actually looking pretty good. Back up, 1,248. What do you guys think? I honestly think Bitcoin, right? I think Bitcoin is going to be looking, my goal is $150,000 on Bitcoin, peak of the bull market. You kind of line up where you guys are at, and you know, that can swing too. So I give you guys a little bit of a swing if you want to throw a range out there. You know, I'm looking at 150, but I think it could swing between 100. I think there's going to be some resistance at 100 because it's a nice round number. But between 100 and 200, right? Some people calling for 250. Dude, I think they're getting way too aggressive for this bull market before you start to see some pullbacks and so on. Hopefully I'm wrong, right? But, you know, my Bitcoin kind of price prediction, and don't put any weight on any predictions, it's just a fun guess, is 150. So, what do you guys got going out there for Bitcoin? Peak of the bull market, right? Hitting it before you start to see a major pullback. This cycle, not 10 years from now or anything like that, you know, kind of 2024, 2025 era. What are you guys thinking? Floki up 6% on the day today. Floki sitting at 1,900 points, 1,887 at the moment. Back down quite a bit, actually, from its recent high at the beginning of June. But as everything fell down from about June 5th, June 6th here, Floki also fell down and came back down 50%. And since then has jumped up about 30% from 14, 15 points up to 19 points there. So Floki doing okay. Let's see. Brian asked questions about anything you want. That's what Clay Bro's all about. Yeah, anything, dude. I mean, if it's like weird, I might not answer it, but literally anything, man. And I hope if I can't answer it, hopefully somebody else in here can answer it. But dead serious, man. That's what these live streams are all about. Hey, I getting crazy Andy. $500,000 market cap. Can you check the chart? Looks like an easy 10x. Crazy Andy. Yeah. Crazy. Is it Crazy ND? This one with a K? No, that's a $15,000 market cap. Let's see. Crazy ND. probably this one. Okay. Yeah, you gotta be careful with this one, man. This one's got a couple different... nope, not that. That one's got a couple different tokens out there. Alright, we could look at that. Let's see. Dude knows nothing about finance. Don't try to scam people. No. I'm not trying to scam anybody. But Jack, you are more than welcome to answer any questions or ask any questions. And then if you don't like the answers, if you don't think that I am capable of discussing basically all things finance, you're more than welcome to form that opinion. I have no problem with that whatsoever. Don't know why Google Voice constantly repeats. Yeah, I have no idea either. If Bitcoin hits 150,000, I'm buying Saddam Hussein's solid gold toilets. I'm good on my Bitcoin at 23,000. Nice, Tim. Very nice. Let's see. Jack, crazy ND guy? It might be, man. It might be. What do you think about Volt Inu? Sean, we can check it out in a second here. First, let's look at crazy ND. 8 zeros and a 55. Tiny little 787 holders. All right. First things that I think, okay, when I see tiny little tokens with only 787 holders, they need a lot of work. So yes, this would be a very easy 10x token. Now, let's define very easy. Very easy if somehow it starts to trend, okay? If it can get on the trending line, it's most likely going to pick up 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 holders. And at that point, you're probably going to see a pretty easy 10x. Now, if it doesn't get on the trending list, it's not going to be that easy to find the new money flowing in. So, I don't know if these guys have any marketing planned. I don't know if these guys have any... any way of getting their name out there or what. But the holders absolutely have to increase, because otherwise you're only relying on these 787 holders to continue pouring money into this liquidity pool, and they'll run out of money. Okay, that's why you need new guys to flow in. But yeah, at $133,000 market cap or a liquidity pool and $1 million market cap, it's not going to take much flowing in here in order to 10x the market cap. It's not going to take much money flowing in. So it can. I like the fact that it has double bottomed down in this area right here. Okay, you get a little horizontal double bottom, tabbing it. Now, Bitcoin has been recovering for a few more days than this one has, but it's probably too small to be following the overall trend of the market. So, risky play, absolutely. Possible for a 10x, absolutely. It's just, high risk, high reward in that scenario right there. Yeah, absolutely, Jack. 100% agree with you on that one. If anybody is crying because they lost money and they blame it on somebody else, they're probably as ignorant as you. Clay's my financial advisor, JB. That's the way that I like it. JB, man, I don't know where ChatGPT got that answer for you. But I typed that same question, where do I work, into ChatGPT earlier, and I don't know if you saw the response in the community chat in the Discord there, but it says, well, I don't know where you work. If you tell me, I promise I'll remember. Yeah, I bet you will, man. I bet you will. So, I don't know why it said that you do live streams and stuff. That's kind of fun. That's kind of cool. I think that's pretty sweet. She was absolutely able to separate from the ecosystem devs, just not bold enough. Yeah, if it is, dude, I think it's going to be a lot better off. Claybro, 2.5% spreadsheet, the Discord member chat, 120 weeks or 2.5 years. What's it take you out to, Frank? 2.5 years. Yeah, this dude's going to be at 800K. I know he is. I know this guy's going to be at 800K. I may not know. It may not know you're Claybro, but it knows who Claybro is. Ah, crap. What did it say? Claybro's a content creator who hosts a daily live stream focused on stocks and cryptocurrencies. He provides insights, updates, and discussions on the latest trends and movements in the market. What the crap? All right, ChatGPT knows too much. ChatGPT knows too much, ladies and gentlemen. We've got to go rogue. We got to go rogue. We got to change our name to J-Bro. Claybro's a no-go. We got to change our name to J-Bro, guys. Dang it. ChatGPT. ChatGPT knows Claybro, but it doesn't know that I'm Claybro. Thank goodness, man. Thank goodness. Oh, ChatGPT's coming after me. I know it is. That's kind of weird. That's kind of weird that ChatGPT knows who Claybro is. Oh, boy. Kind of cool, though. Let's see. Dude is wild. Pampa. Absolutely, man. You got to be a little wild, though. Check out that. Is Claybro how to pew-pew to your head told you to take your money? No. Show me in the market where the bad Claybro hurts you. I hope I never hurt anybody, man. I hope I never hurt anybody. But at the same time, if you are hurt, that is on you, man. That is on you. I know there's a lot of very sensitive people out there, and I can't live my life worrying about the sensitivity levels of others. I can worry about my sensitivity level, right? There are certain inputs and certain outputs that this life has, and those that are in your control and those that are out of your control. If you get hurt by something that anybody else does, okay, you gotta ask yourself why. No other person's output should be your input, in the sense that it's controlling your emotions, it's controlling your day. You're gonna run into a lot of good people. You're going to run into a lot of idiots. And don't let the idiots tear you down. You can let the good people build you up, right? Do that, okay? If somebody's going to be speaking positivity and speaking life into you, let them do that all day long, man. Use that as stinking fuel. But somehow develop the character to ignore the idiots, in the sense that you don't let them bring you down. It's a win-win situation at that point, man. It's a win-win, because you only ever allow the win to enter you. Jason Coin, watch special on banter with Sheldon. Seems like an honest guy. Hey, C Long Acre, man. I was watching Jason all afternoon long. He dropped down to about 0048, $4.8 million market cap. Dude, I got my stupid line. I'll pull up Jason. I got my stupid line at like 2.5 cents on that. It's a major support line since 006 has essentially been broken. But Jason already bouncing back up. Dude, him, Iggy Azalea, and Andrew Tate, they do seem sincere, man. They're tweeting about these tokens every single day. I don't know, okay? I don't know their intentions, okay? There's a lot of people in the crypto world that have a lot of money. There's a lot of people in the crypto world that are hungry to make money. So it is a good target audience that you want to be around, people who are willing to spend money and so on. So I don't know if they're trying to mix audiences. I don't know if they're trying to break into the cryptocurrency game so they can outlive their current roles in the entertainment industry. I don't know their intentions, but what I do know is these dudes have been giving it their all, and they have the marketing potential in and of themselves to build something great. I was watching this all afternoon long. The dude came down to like 4,800. Yeah, 4,800 points, or 0048. Literally watched it hit this tick right here, and has come back up nicely since then. But Jason is on my radar. I own very little Jason. Kind of just put it in my wallet so that in case I needed to hit some quick swaps, I could hit some quick swaps. And I put it in my wallet at about this price right here. Unfortunately, I rode it all the way up. I bought it on like the day that it came, the second day that it came out. I bought it in this area right here. It was like 006 all night long, and then started to shoot up the next day. So rode it up 5x, rode it back down. Nothing to write home about anyway, because it wasn't a lot of money. But sitting right here, it is at a strong level of support at this 006 level. But if you go hourly, the only level you really have below. So it's trying to break back up now. It broke down earlier today, and you can see that here. Came all the way down to here. But what I'm looking for then, if it breached this level here, the second day, man, this little area in here are the only support levels that you have between the 004 and 002. Dude, if it breaches that, it's back down to the launch day before people even knew that it was Jason Derulo's coin. So you scroll out a little bit and you can kind of see the levels that I have marked out on Jason here. The 006 is a very strong level of support and has been holding up since launch day. It held up in this area right here for, I don't know, like 12 hours at night. And since then, tabbing it right there. Tried to break down today, which is why I was a little nervous about it. I didn't add in because I was waiting for kind of this area right here. But yeah, this dude, Jason Derulo, has like 58 or 59 million followers out on TikTok, and he's got 3.5 million followers out on X. These guys can market their own coin, and they are marketing their own coin. That's a major difference from what you see with a lot of these tiny little new tokens that have like 1,400 followers. They don't have the marketing potential. And if they do, they got to pay for it. Jason Derulo's got it in and of himself. Iggy Azalea's got it in and of herself. Andrew Tate. Dude, I retweeted a video that Andrew Tate posted a little earlier. I do own a lot of Daddy, okay? I own a lot of Daddy. I own a lot of the mother token, or mommy, whatever. I'd like to say mommy and Daddy. I own a lot of those two tokens. Okay, so I just want to be clear on that. If you're thinking about going and buying them, disclaimer or whatever, I do own a lot of those two tokens. I own very little of Jason. But, dude, Daddy posted a sweet video earlier of Tristan Tate going and playing poker. And nobody said a word in the video, man. But the entire thing was, this dude bet his, I think it was Maserati. This dude bets his Maserati. And Maserati's got the symbol that's like a trident, right? As long as I'm right on that. This dude bets the keys to his Maserati. And Tristan Tate takes out a Daddy coin. You know, very similar to like this Bitcoin right here. He takes out a Daddy coin and throws it on the table. And the guy that threw in his Maserati's like... And then, of course, Tristan Tate won. He had a straight. Straight flush. So, yeah, it was a very cool video, man. What I'm saying is these dudes are doing their own marketing. That video goes out to the 9.5 million followers that Andrew Tate has on X. It goes out to everybody that he's already got in the real world. They pay him $50 a month to be a part of his university. It goes out to many more people based on me retweeting it and the 1,000 retweets that it got and probably the 10,000 retweets that it'll end up getting. These guys are going to get a lot of impressions, man. So that's why I bought in. That Bitcoin smells really weird. Oh, that's kind of gross, dude. That was... What the heck? Oh my god, that is nasty. What? That is gross, dude. I don't know why that Bitcoin smells like that, but... No, you better be glad that this is just a live stream and you guys can see and hear and not smell, because Bitcoin smells weird. Bounty Quinn ChatGPT goes on a long vacation. It doesn't contact anybody. There you go, man. Crazy ND's at a lottery ticket. If I lose, I lose. But if I win, I hit big. And you know what, Johnny K? You got to look at some of the plays like that. You have to, man. Because if you're not willing to take advantage of some of those plays, I mean, you're never going to hit the 10, 20, 30 X's. And you're never going to make a huge difference. We can all go out and make a couple percent in Bitcoin. I mean, do it at this point. You can go out and buy the S&P 500 if you want, make a couple percent. But you're right, man. You got to take advantage of it. We're Jack. Saw boy Bales with the big mean Gen Xer. Yeah, dude. I don't know, man. Some people just want to go on the internet and troll for a while. It's all right. They can go on the internet and troll. It's what they like to do. World coin pumping. We'll try to look at that Pampa chess in a second here. You know what, Todd? We can pull up Crow with Knife again. I don't really have any price predictions for it. We can go back and look at its all-time high. Isaiah, thank you very much for the super chat. Isaiah says, "Cool, bro. What are we looking at for Wiener Dog AI money?" All right, Isaiah, I'm gonna say this: the same exact strategy that I've employed on like the last 4 pre-sales, and I have made money on every single pre-sale that I've been in, except for Dogecoin 20. Okay, I want to be very clear on that. A lot of them. You would not be making money in them if you are still in them right now. But I have made money on every single pre-sale except for Dogecoin 20. I would have made money on Dogecoin 20, but unfortunately, I panic sold. Okay, it did come down very heavy. I did sell. I didn't like what I saw going on in the Telegram. I didn't like what I saw going on X. I didn't like what I saw in the comments. I didn't like the price action. I didn't like any of that. But I sold, okay, for a pretty heavy decline and lost a decent amount of money. And then literally over the course of the next week, it was up 7x from the levels that I sold at. Or from the bottom. It was up 3x from the levels that I sold at. It ended up bottoming at about 50% lower than where I sold. But then was up 7x from those levels. So Dogecoin 20 is the only one I lost on. All of these pre-sales. So Wiener Dog AI ends in 14 days. I am in Wiener Dog AI as well. I bought a decent amount. Not super heavy, but if it goes up, I can make some good money here. So all of these pre-sales. Launch day volatility has basically played out the exact same way on all of them. You see a good gain on launch day. Anywhere between 40% and 200% is what I've seen on all of the tokens that have launched on launch day. 40% gain to a 200% gain. Take advantage of it, right? Go out there. Sell it. Sell some of it, shave it, whatever you got to do. Take advantage of that launch day. Because what has happened on every single one that I have watched, on launch day then, after you see a decent gain, you've got these very weak individuals who sell and then panic sell. It's almost like the most afraid people in the world buy into these pre-sales and then they sell. So take advantage of a launch day gain and then you can get in. So if you're making 50% on launch day, 40%, 30%, whatever you're comfortable with, know that since I've been doing these pre-sales like December into January, so 6-7 months now, I've only lost on one. And the one that I lost on was Dogecoin 20 because I did panic sell. But I had the opportunity on launch day as well to make about a 50% gain. I just did not take that opportunity. So if you see a launch day gain, might as well take it. You can ride it up a little bit, just watch it, be very vigilant, and so on. From there, all of these tokens have gone down. They've lost, 20, 30%. Let me put it this way. The last 4 have done that. Scotty AI and so on, they bottomed out at about the launch price and set up, they had some better holders. They set up a decent stable price at the launch price, and then they started to get their MEXC listings, and then they doubled and tripled in value, and people made a lot of money. So that's what I would expect for Wiener Dog AI. The only difference now is that Wiener Dog AI and a lot of these other ones, Pepe, I don't have Pepe up here, Base Dogs is another one, Shiba Shootout is another one here. All of these tokens that are launching right now and doing their pre-sales right now are selling out at a time when everybody is afraid. Which means, this is my assumption, that very, emotionally secure or logical buyers have been buying Wiener Dog AI. those that were able to stare fear in the face and say, I'm buying it anyway. I buy when others are fearful, and I sell when others are greedy. So that could set Wiener Dog AI apart, and you could actually see those 200, 300% gains on launch day and then pull it back down to about the launch price. So I've got positive expectations for Wiener Dog AI, man. I think I'm going to see those launch day gains. You can do it however you want, right? I will take advantage of a launch day gain. If I see a launch day gain, I will take advantage of a launch day gain and then potentially buy back in. I want to make that very, very clear. Dude, launch day gain, just get into the next one then. Base dogs, Shiba shootout, and so on. Hit your launch day gain. Every single one of them has performed like it's the emotion of the investors who buy pre-sales, man. They're almost predictable emotions. Brian says, you are so right. I am disabled, but I don't let people bring me down. I'm a very happy person. For the first hat, I tried to bring up, down, just move on. That's what I do. Yeah, Brian, you're absolutely right, man. You're absolutely right. And regardless of whatever you guys have going on in your life, the fact that you are out here trying, dude, you're already better. Even if somebody was born into a better situation than you, or even if somebody's got something better going on, or, the grass is always greener on the other side. Dude, if you're out here trying, you're better than anybody sitting on their hands, doing nothing, wasting their time, wasting their life. So, Brian, man, keep moving forward, and you are going to be successful. I love it, dude. I love it. You're doing an amazing job. Isaiah says, going to take my investment and buy XRP. And you know what? Isaiah, could be an excellent way to do it, right? What I've been doing with these pre-sales, I've been going out and I buy into them, okay? I haven't bought into every single one of them, but what I like to do, because they're not all launching at the exact same time, I'll go out, I'll make a profit, and I'll save the profit, right? And then I'll go back in there and buy into the next one. And then just rinse and repeat, dude. And if you're not afraid to get out, I know sometimes it sucks, right? You sit in a pre-sale for 2 months, and then you see a launch day gain, and the launch day gain hits, and you're at 30%. Dude, all right. I was here for 2 months in this pre-sale. Is it really worth a 30% gain? Well, sure, man. Take the 30% gain. Use the 30% gain for whatever you want. Take the other pre-sale money, buy into the next one, and just rinse and repeat. So I've been very successful in that way with these pre-sales. Doesn't mean that you will, but you got to have the determination and the discipline to be able to buy in, get out, and so on. But if you do well enough, get an account. That's what I did. Taxes are rigged. Find the loopholes the politicians use. That's what I like. Pull out the initial investment at 40% and enter. Yeah, and you know what? Johnny K could be an excellent way to do it. I think we did very well on Slothana and so on with a nice 5x gain on that one. But, dude, if you're able to pull out your investment, maybe leave some in, move on to the next one, invest in that, pull out when you're up 40%, dude, you can stack up so many of these tokens. I think it's awesome. Pampa, we'll pull up WorldCoin on the way out, though. It's 5:03, and Taco Tuesday is calling my name, man. So I got to get out of here and go to dinner. WorldCoin, WLD, 22% gain today. It's not bad at all for WorldCoin. Now, I don't necessarily like WorldCoin. I want to point that out, and well, you might, right? Okay, great. Keep liking it. One of the reasons I don't like it, though, is because the circulating supply is so low, okay? 276 million tokens in circulation out of a total 10 billion tokens. As soon as they continue scanning more and more retinas and giving out more and more tokens and so on, they're not going to be sitting on a fully diluted market cap, man, of $28 million, right? They're not going to be doing, or $1 billion. They're not going to be sitting on a market cap of $28 billion. It will dilute the price of their token. So just know that the circulating supply is very low compared to the total supply of WorldCoin. But yeah, very, very interesting idea, man. I think they got a lot going on. Very well known. Prices bottomed out again down here, and it seems to be on its way back up. which is a very strong sign for anybody buying into WorldCoin. So I just don't like it for the fact that the circulating supply is so low and they could dilute a lot of the current investors. That's my major pullback on WorldCoin, but I do like what they got going on in the sense that, well, you can go out and earn those tokens there. Guys, it's 5:04, man. I got to get off here and get ready to go to dinner. Taco Tuesday this evening. Get your names in the chat. We'll do some shout-outs. I don't know. Stay hydrated, guys. I think I got a headache because I don't know if I can't be dehydrated. I drank a lot of water and stuff today. So stay hydrated. It's very hot outside. Nobody needs a headache like I got right now. And go enjoy your dinner. Go enjoy your Taco Tuesdays, whatever you guys got going on. And get ready to make some serious money. For real. You guys better prepare. We're moving from a fearful situation to a greedy situation. Likely to see a nice bounce up in cryptocurrency prices. Maybe take advantage of them. Or maybe get ready for an even broader bull market leading into the 2024 elections here and afterwards. Isaiah, have a wonderful day, my man. See you later, Blade. Tim, have a great one. Johnny K, enjoy your evening, Johnny K. Later, bros. Later, Maurice, have a great one, man. Frank, see you later. JD, GME is moving. GME was up like 8% today. GME was doing pretty well. Pampa, have a great one. Blade, see you later. Big Chana, have a great one. We got Zen, see you later, man. Isaiah, Tim, hey. Frank, see you later, man. Blade, Tim, Blade, all of you guys. You know what time it is. You want to say it with me? Say it with me. Till the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.